Hi everyone. I am trying my hand at creating a video blog thing. Um, I've been following this girl Erin on YouTube, and she is 2.5 weeks ahead of me. And I don't know if anyway, when I was curious about what other women looked like at certain stages of their pregnancy, I went on YouTube and I just kind of plugged in where I was, 24 weeks, blah, blah, blah. And one of her vlogs came up. And she was really funny and engaging, and this is how she communicated with her family and friends that weren't in her hometown. Yes, the dogs are, ooh, excuse you. And every week I looked forward to her posting up a new vlog. And she would be really funny and candid and things. Well, good news is she had her baby yesterday on the 24th. Everything went well and her pregnancy is over. So I kind of thought, like, in memory, not in memory, but in honor of her, I would go ahead and try my hand at a vlog. I'm going to try and post it to the Sweetest Adventures blog, but it'll also be on YouTube. But just to catch you up, since the last blog that I put up that was written, I turned 35 weeks today, which is cool, but also rather pretty shocking as well. Means that I'm only 2 weeks away from being full term, which means that I'm only 5 weeks away from my due date. But just like, birthdays, I turned 35 weeks today, so I have a whole nother year to, I have a whole nother week to be 35 weeks. So, technically, her due date is 6 weeks from today. But I am 35 weeks starting today. I was supposed to have a doctor's appointment today, but since it's a Friday after Thanksgiving, I didn't want to bombard their office with an appointment that I could just reschedule for Monday. So Monday, I have a doctor's appointment, and they'll do the regular things, blood pressure, heart rate of the baby, my weight, all that other jazz. Speaking of weight, I have gone over the scale number that I thought I would never see. Not that big of a deal. I've only gained 27 pounds since the beginning, which it really, like, I'm not kind of like normal everywhere else, except in the boob region and the belly and a little bit of the butt region. Mama's got some junk in the trunk, and it is what it is. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I did hear from the Erin girl that I was watching on her vlog that you do this B strep test at 36 weeks. And for the men that are following my blog, you may want to pause at this point, but they stick a Q-tip up your vajayjay and in your bungholio, and they check to see if you have some kind of disease thing, whatever. Interesting being that since my very first appointment with my midwife, I haven't had any business going on down there doctor-wise. So it'll be weird, I think, to, I don't know. It's been nice not having periods. It's been nice not being checked and pap smears and all that other jazz. So it'll be interesting, I guess. But not Monday, but I think the next doctor's appointment that I have, that will happen. I have a little post-it note here to keep me on track. So December 10th, I will turn 37 weeks. So I will be full term at 37 weeks. So if baby girl decides to come early at that point, then everything should be hunky-dory. It's kind of strange because everyone's asking me, well, what do you think? And you think she's going to come early and what's happening? I have no clue. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. I kind of hope that she comes a little bit early. It'll be, I don't know, nice to have kind of a, if she comes between the week of Christmas and New Year's, that'd be really cool. Her birthday would be in 2010. We'd be able to claim her on our taxes for the 2010 year instead of waiting a whole nother year. Not that there's a huge tax break, but it could work out to our benefit. Let's see. Oh, her movements. Okay, so week 34, like last week, was the onset of I am uncomfortable. She is big. Like, I mean, I was getting bigger and gaining weight, and I had a little Buddha belly and all that jazz. But, yeah, no, she's there. And when she moves, it's not like a little bump here or flick there. Like, when she moves, I can feel her everywhere. And I'm pretty sure she's had, at my 34-week appointment, the midwife that I saw, which was not my regular midwife, but someone else. Anyway, the midwife that I saw said she was head down and her feet were up here, and she was kind of on the right side. She's moving so much, I have no clue where she is. Andy did hear from one of our friends that if you put a flashlight on your belly, she'll move a lot more because they don't want to be by the light. And if you put a quarter or a dot in the middle of the flashlight and then you put the flashlight on top of that, then they'll try to kick the black spot. I tried that and she didn't move, but immediately after that, she started moving nonstop for days. So that was the beginning of her moving and rolling and all that jazz. We have an appointment at Parkridge East. I think it's the 7th. Not sure. I have it written down. Either it's the 7th or the 14th. No, it's the 7th. We're going to go to Parkridge East and get our car seat installation checked. It's free. I figure it's done over the lunch hour. I can pop on over there, see if we put in the car seat correctly. And if not, then they'll readjust it and show us how to do that. If we get a second base, car seat base, before then Andy will come with me in his car. Then the following Tuesday, we have an appointment to meet with a pediatrician that we're interviewing. He's come highly recommended from a bunch of our friends. One of our friends just had a baby 6 months ago, and the other friend has a 6-year-old, and the 6-year-old just loves Dr. Josh. So, what better recommendation from the horse's mouth? So, it's pretty cool. We also have signed up for a breastfeeding class on the 16th of December. So, hopefully the enigma that I have or the enigma that is the breast pump will kind of go away a little bit. I mean, I've read the directions and I've looked at it and taken it out and, looked online how to do stuff, but yeah, it's still kind of an enigma. And milk storage and all that other jazz, that's another thing that I just want some more answers about. If you don't know me, I like lots of information, and I feel the more information that I have, the better prepared that I am, even if I don't remember the information